tryna let me in the door. They done gave your boy a chance, now the youngin' finna blow. It's a shame finna put the game in the figure four. Youngin' fresh from out that bottom, talking straight from off the scroll. And these days, I live the life of a movie star. Remember going to school telling you I'd be a superstar.
Oh, I think I just fucked everybody's ears up. But yo, welcome back to my channel. Before we get into it, make sure you like, subscribe, or comment. Man, fuck it, you ain't gotta like the video, you ain't gotta comment, but I do appreciate it if you hit the sub button. Now, in this video, I'm gonna be talking about Attack on Titan, but in particular, I'm gonna be talking about chapter 132 and what I would like to see in these last 3 chapters of Attack on Titan, right? So let's start with Eren. The first thing I want is for Isayama to build on, and if possible, explain Kid Eren been in the past, saying this is freedom, and adult Eren sleeping while inside his Titan, because like I said in my previous video about Eren, it's just weird that he was awake when the rumbling started, but as soon as he gets to Marley, he's unconscious. Now, there's 2 logical theories about this certain situation. The first one is the theory I had came up with in my recent video I put out like 2 weeks ago, I want to say. But basically, Eren's dream was not to see the outside world or the ocean. It was to see something beyond that. And that was the Titan Pass. And what helped me come up with that theory is the reaction Eren had when he first seen the ocean. He was disappointed and said that the outside world was not like how Armin's book had described it to be. Then if you compare the disappointed expression that Eren had when he seen the ocean to the first time he had finally seen the paths with his own eyes, and even now in chapter 131, he was happy. So the Titan Paths must be what he was looking forward to see, or where he was trying to get to, you know? And while inside the paths, it looks like, or I want to believe, Eren creates this dream where he's seen flying through the sky like a bird, saying this is freedom. And we see Armin see him in the past, finally free, but Armin kind of had a confused look on his face, just like how we all did when we first read the chapter. But, you know, like how, like he had a confused look on his face. It's like, Eren, like, what the fuck are you doing here? And Eren even had, and if you think about it, Eren even had his fucking black coat on. You know what I'm saying? Like, we never even seen Kid Eren ever have that black coat on. So Eren is inside, like he's consciously inside the paths as his 10-year-old self in this dream that he created inside the past. And I think that's what he was trying to get to. But I explained all that shit in the video. Like, I go way more in depth, right? So, but also I do want to say this though. Like, also when in that video, I also said that while Eren is asleep inside his Titan, but awake inside this dream in the past, his Titan is moving on its own in the real world during the rumbling. Kind of like how we saw when Eren Titan punched Mikasa back in Trost, and after his Titan knocked hymself out, Eren was seen in this dream he had created of Grisha, Carla, and him and Mikasa as kids. That was him in the past as well. And Ymir, the founder, had switched places with Eren and took control of his Titan and punched Mikasa. Like, it makes sense. If you look at chapter 131, Eren is inside the past as a kid, and Ymir is out now. And if you look at it, when Eren was being interrogated by the court, he even said, like, oh shit, did I punch Mikasa? I did that? So Eren wasn't even aware of the fact that he punched Mikasa, meaning that he wasn't in control of his Titan. And Titans just don't move by his fucking self. Somebody has to be in control of it. So what if Ymir was in control of it, you know? Like, it makes sense. So maybe, you know what I'm saying? So now if you look at chapter 131, maybe she's controlling Eren's Titan form again, while Eren is now free in his dream, just like she did in the Trost arc back in season 1. But I go more in depth in my video, well, actually 2 videos called The Truth About Armin's Book and Eren is being controlled by Ymir. I'll put the link to those 2 videos at the end of this video. But the other theory is what everybody else think is going on, and that is Eren putting his conscience inside his kid self to help him endure his sins. And Kid Eren think this is freedom because he's seeing something else, when in reality the current Eren is destroying the world. Now, both theories is very logical and low-key can be the truth, but I just hope that my shit is right. But anyway, the second thing I want to see in from Eren in chapter 132 and the next couple of chapters is his struggle on facing his sins, because I don't think everybody really understands the new tragic life that Eren gets after seeing his future memories. While everybody in the series faced their sins after doing what they did, people like Annie writing Armin in the manga a couple of chapters back, and Irvin back in season 3, But Aaron is different. Aaron had to face the sins way before he had even did them, and he tried to understand why did it have to come to this type of decision to destroy the world, and he was hoping things would change. So if you look at it, he has to do what Grisha and Aaron Cougar did, and that's to live with his sins and accept them. And personally, that's why I think he won't get killed by the scouts, because killing him now would be letting him off too easy. And I feel like if Aaron end up killing his friends just to save the future of the alien race because they stood in his way, like I said in one of my videos a while back, the ending of his story is going to be him waking up every day seeing the new world he created, but can't be happy about it because he had to sacrifice the people he was actually doing all this for, which is his friends, just for the future of the island. And he would have to face his sins again, but twice as much or maybe more. And then he would pass away with the power. But that's what I want to see from the character of Aaron in the last 3 chapters. Like, all the shit I just said is what I would like to see in chapter 132, and in chapter 133, 134, and 135. You know what I'm saying? Like, all the way to the end. You know what I'm saying? I want to see this struggle of him going against, you know what I'm saying, him facing his sins of what the shit that he's doing and what he's about to do. Now, for Ymir. Now, I already kind of talked about her many times and did videos on her, but all that I want from Ymir is to know if my theory come true about her controlling Aaron's Titan, to be honest. And in my video, I said if she really is controlling Aaron, I think Aaron is okay with it. Like, I really can't speak on too much of Ymir because it's like, okay, she was there. It's like, okay, I just want to see if she really controlling Aaron, you know? That's all I want to see. Now for Zeke. Zeke, motherfucking Zeke. Now, I made countless of videos about Zeke's location after Aaron transformed in his hand, and all of them have been fucking wrong. But it sounded correct, low key. And to be honest, I can't think of any other logical theory on where he's at. You know, I put some thought to it, and I really couldn't come up with no logical theory. You know what I'm saying? So instead of me just thinking outside the box of where Zeke could be at, I wanted to like kind of look at the shit that Isayama just puts in front of us, right? So if you look at it, right? So let's break this down, right? So he can't be underground, you know what I'm saying? Because like a while back I had made a third video about Aaron might be controlling his Titan from underground with the power of the Warhammer Titan, but like I said, that shit didn't come true because Aaron is inside his Titan as his head. But then I made another video about Zeke's location, like, okay, maybe Aaron sent him to the paths, but that's not true because Aaron is, you know what I'm saying, Aaron is now free inside the paths in his dream, and Zeke is nowhere to be found. So the only possible thing that I can think of is that either Zeke is inside Aaron's Titan form with him, which is something that I don't even like think that's even true, or Zeke is fucking dead. Like, that's the only thing. Like, and the way it's 2 possible ways how Zeke could be killed, right? Zeke could have died by Aaron's Titan steam, you know what I'm saying, by him transforming so close to him, or he could have just died by the fucking rumbling, you know? Like, if you look at it, Zeke was directly under the fucking, the wall, you know what I'm saying? Maybe the wall had fell on him, or he got stepped on by a bunch of colossal Titans. Like, it's only 2 possible things. Like, I can't think of, like I just, like, for Zeke, I just stopped thinking outside the box for him. Like, I don't know where this motherfucker can be at, you know what I'm saying? Like, I personally think he's fucking dead, you know what I'm saying? I think Aaron killed him by accident, by just, you know what I'm saying, transforming by him or the colossal Titan stepping on him. But that's all I want to see is Zeke. Like, okay, that's all I want to know, if he's dead or, like, because I can't think of any logical things, you know what I'm saying? I can't think of any logical places where he could be at, you know? But let's move on to Armin and Annie, right? So for Armin, I just want to see if he realized that Aaron is in this dreamlike state again. So just like I said earlier in the video, back in Charles, Aaron was in the Titan Pass, and he had made a life where he still had his family, and Armin had to stab him and had to make him realize that the life that he created was not real. So I think Armin have to get to Aaron so he can talk to him and basically wake up Aaron and bring him back to the real world. But if you think about it, just because you brought him back and sent Ymir back to the past, is Aaron going to stop the rumbling, you know? Personally, I don't think so. but I guess Armin could try, and he probably will die trying to, you know. But for Annie, right? I really can't say too much about Annie because her character development is kind of at its peak. Like, to be honest, all what Isayama is showing us is the layers being pulled back off of off of Annie's, like, cold-hearted, cool girl persona. Like, I don't give a fuck type of personality that she has. You know, like, that's all that we're seeing is her layers being pulled back. And it's something that I very like because, like I said, I watched her over before, and watching her over way before this, you know what I'm saying, way before chapter, I want to say like way before chapter 130 or 129 or some shit like that. I watched her over like a while ago, but watching her over, it kind of gave me a different look on her, and I've been with seeing this type of character that she is now, you know, in the manga. Like, I've been with seeing this shit. Like, she is a person who actually care about shit. Like, she's not the character that we kind of looked at her in the beginning of the series. She's nothing like that, you know? So I guess I could just say Isayama keeps showing us Annie expressing her feelings, I guess. But for the rest of the scouts, I really can't speak. Like, there are other people, like, it's so many people, like, I really can't speak on the rest of the scouts either because everything is kind of put on hold. Like they can't even do anything until they get to the island, so I can't really speak about them. And if I do, then I would just be repeating what I said in my last prediction video for chapter 130. But I do want to see more rumbling, and hopefully it's a time skip, like just a few days, you know, like they can skip to when the boat is finished being prepped and about to take off, I guess. Oh yeah, and I'm forgetting about Historia. How can I forget about Historia? I'm glad I fucking remembered her, right? So what I would like to see for Historia in chapter 132 and in the last couple of chapters of Attack on Titan manga, what I would like to see for her is her give birth. Not actually like give birth, but like I want to see her deliver her child the same time Eren is destroying the world. That would be kind of fucking fire. That would be lit as fuck. Like seeing like a panel of Eren, well not Eren, of you know what I'm saying, somebody getting stepped on, and then you see a panel of Historia saying, "Oh, my water broke," or the baby is coming, or then you see another panel of somebody getting destroyed, and you see Eren's face or whatever, and then you see Historia give birth or whatever. But that'd be kind of cool to see Historia give birth in the next chapter while Eren is destroying the world. Like that's kind of like you know what I'm saying, simultaneously as well too. Like, okay, the birth of a new world, the birth of a baby, you know, that would be kind of live. And then you got Annie's father and them and the rest of the Eldians who rose up against the Malayan government just so they can like try to run away from Eren's destruction. So I do want to see what happens with Annie's father. Like, we haven't seen him in a minute. I want to see if they get out safely or if Eren do really kill them. Because like we gotta understand that Annie's father is not the only one that's over there in Mali. You still got Gabby, friends. You still got Zeke and Eren's grandparents. You still got Reiner's family, like his mother and his grandparents and shit like that. You still got Gabby's family. Like, you still got so many people, some of these people's families still over there. So I want to see if, like, what happens to them. Like, do they rise up? Do they get away from the Malayan government in time? And do they actually, like, get away from Mali? Or, and if they're going to watch the destruction of Mali from afar, like from a boat or something like that, in the ocean or whatever, or do they just get killed with the rest of the people on Mali? So I kind of don't know what, I kind of don't know what's in store for them. But that's really it, though. I really don't got too much to talk about no more. I'm just ready for chapter 132. But, like, this is the end of the video. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, man. Fuck it. You ain't got to like the video. You got to comment. But I do appreciate it. Hit the sub button. And I'm out, bro.